Give it up, give it up. We on the morning show. Make some noise. Hey. Say, man, where sharpshooter at? He gonna call back. We on the phone, baby. Hollywood in the building.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Yeah, we on the morning show, baby. We on the morning show. Had to go ahead and do that morning show for y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, say, ho, we gonna get right into the news, man. Say, man, I know y'all saw the game, Florida State versus Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech end up with a upset. Hollywood, you called me about this when it was happening.
Yes, sir. I mean, this is kind of one of those situations where you do your due diligence. You see who hot, who not. You know, you see the transfer portal. You see what type of player they was previously when they go to a new team. And you kind of dissect it from their standpoint. You know, Georgia Tech had a pretty solid team last year. They had won 6 out of 7 last year. You know, quote me if I'm wrong. I might be right. I might be wrong. I don't know yet. I want the audience to let us know. But for the fact that I know that Florida State, the way they lost last year and the expectations for this year was kind of like lingering from last year when they didn't get into the playoffs, you know, even though they had an undefeated record. And then it just went terribly wrong after that. You know what I mean? Like, you seen it the first game of the season. Like, you know, they made the pivot to bring in DJ Ungaloo.
Yeah.
And I really think that, you know what I mean, I think they mean well, but they still are not the playoffs. So that's the beautiful thing about being in the playoffs this year. We got a 12-team playoff, so they run it out and then win they conference. I mean, they right back in where they started.
Right, man. Say, man, that was an upset for the upset, but Florida State still have a good season strength ahead of them. They went out, they still could make it in the 12-team playoff, where we will be covering that. But we need sharpshooter to cover that. Let's give them a little preview. We're gonna but say, man, hey, man, let's get to the next story, Hollywood. I don't know what's going on with them, man. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling. Hey,
what's going on next? What's going on in the world? Let's talk about it.
Oh man, Fox then came. They didn't pick they top 5 picks of the 2021 NFL draft class.
2021?
The top 5 picks. The top 5 quarterback picks.
Okay.
Of the 2021 NFL draft class.
And that draft class is...
Who is the only one starting? None other than Trevor Lawrence. Zach Wilson was picked round 1. He was picked number 2. Where he at now? The Broncos.
Yeah, he's backing up Bo Nix. Not Bo Nix. Is it Bo Nix? Yes, it's Bo Nix.
Man, and then look, Trey Lance. He was picked number 3 from the 49ers. We know where he at.
Yeah, he's with the Cowboys. You know, he had a stellar preseason. You know, I mean, for the most part, take the interceptions away.
Then we got Justin Fields. Just found out, by the way, Justin Fields will be the backup. He got beat out.
well, I'm not
His
the one to
mentor
sit here.
won though. We gotta give it to him. His mentor won.
You meaning in what? How did his mentor win? What you mean?
Oh, cause Russell Wilson.
Oh,
Yeah, he been mentoring him for a long time. They've been knowing each other for a while. So he look up to him. So that's good. That's gonna be a good combination. And Mac Jones.
well, that's a kind of iffy one for me.
Yeah, we're gonna get away from Mac Jones. Mac Jones ruined people fantasy seasons. It say shout out Hollywood Unlocked. They say Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell's son Golden enters 4th grade at 7 years old. Yes, he's advanced. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get the kids out there learning early. Get them out there learning early.
Yeah, that's a definite upside. You know what I mean? That means that shout out to the people that's around him that's making sure that he's getting the proper training, the proper education system around him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good. I know you got a lot to say about it, Hollywood, because you always talking about advanced education, teaching them the skills earlier. We saw the videos where the Asian kids was over there doing real work at 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I think it's what you put into them.
I agree.
You talk to them, they'll talk back eventually. You keep Googling Gaga and they gonna be gang. What?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. It's interpretation when they're young, and then once they're able to start self-identifying who they are, that's when the person needs to be more influential in their life more than anything else, because they're trying to find a self-identity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think you telling your kid to be quiet and not to talk. It's actually advancing your kid. I think what it does is it hinder them to be able to express themselves. And if you're not listening, it's just like you telling them, no, don't talk to me and stuff like that,
Yeah. Yeah, man. So teach them kids, man. Teach them kids early. Start them off as babies. Hey, whatever happened to Hooked on Phonics?
Man, you know what? They need to bring that back.
It became an app, fam. Hooked on Phonics became an app. Yes, and they send your kids books on their level every month.
Man,
yeah,
that sound like a
kind of crazy,
that's a come up. Yeah, that's a come up.
Right.
I mean, whoever put that curriculum together, man, they had a major business plan together when they did that.
Yeah, and I know it because during COVID, my kids, they were supposed to be at that learning stage, and one of them fell a little bit behind, and we looked up Hooked on Phonics. We remember it from when we was young. Started on that, and hey, she reading in no time. She good now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. A lot of times, man, we don't look into the investments of what our kids lack of. We look at more of what they don't have. And you got to think about it. How often does a parent really have time to be able to implement that in their kids' lives with everything going on like it's going?
Right.
So it's very a unique situation when it's coming to learning. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna learn my kids first. I want to get them to understand so they can be comfortable. Then once I figure out what they're comfortable with, then I'm gonna go a different route with it. Hey, y'all, what if we do this? What if we do that? You know what I mean? It's all about actions too. Most of the time kids don't like to sit still and learn. They're just
right.
That's like facts. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So you have to You got to meet them at their attention span and then work on it from there.
Man, nah. Let's give it up for all the parents raising these kids and doing a hell job. You know what I'm saying? Say moving on, but not moving on too far. You know, they say the top 10 running backs this year. Do you agree with this list, Hollywood? It say number 1, Christian McCaffrey. I think. Number 2, Derrick Henry. Number 3, Saquon Barkley. Number 4, B. John Robinson. Number 5, Breece Hall. Number 6, Jonathan Taylor. Number 7, Jamar Gibbs. Number 8, Karen Williams. Number 9, Josh Jacobs. And number 10, Nick Chubb, who probably won't return to week 10. So, do you agree with this list, Hollywood? You looking at this on your screen?
Yes, I am. And to be honest with you, I can't see why would they put somebody on an IR and he's having a reconstructive knee surgery. You know what I mean? I don't understand why would they put him on the list, but I understand what his productivity been since he was in the NFL. So I can understand that standpoint. But for all the other things that's going on around the situation or whatnot, as far as the list, I mean, I can agree with it. You know, I think it's going to be a bunch of surprise people this year that's going to be able to come in and do some things necessary.
Yes.
So I think that, you know, due to the fact of a lot of teams upgraded they offensive line, quarterback better play. We're gonna see some changes. We're gonna see some people that's either a rookie or we're gonna see a second-year player or somebody that was just signed. They're gonna have 1,000-yard year, and they're gonna overtake one of them top 10 picks. I mean, it's a lot on Karen Williams as well. They got him returning kicks this year, so it's a lot. That's a lot of touches for a running back.
Oh, but don't forget about Blake Crum. Don't forget about Blake Crum. Okay.
Blake Crum is my sleeper. He's gonna be my sleeper this year.
Okay, don't say too much. We on live. Remember that. They gonna go back and watch this. Shout out the cheating cousins, the CC gang. Okay. You know they watching. But I don't know how they got Derrick Henry number 2. I guess because they said, oh, he got line over there. He got people that's gonna block. I don't know. They running backs got hurt quite a few times last year. I don't know, something wrong with the Ravens or something in that aspect. Hopefully Derrick Henry do not get hurt. I don't think Derrick Henry ever got hurt.
I think he was out for a couple games here and there, but as far as him hurt, nah. He's a load, man. 6'5", 6'4", 260 pounds. You seen his training regimen. I mean, so he's training for people. You see, he's training for people to hit him low and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He taking care of his body. Yeah.
As you should, as an NFL football player. You know, it's very rare that you see guys last as long as he lasts without no major injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
NFL is a very aggressive league. So to see him be able to continuously be healthy and still play, and I think that the reason why this is happening because the Lamar factor. So we can give it to the big guy and he can run it, or we can give it to the quarterback can keep it and he can outrun everybody. So it gives them that wow factor. That's what I think. I think it gives them a wow factor. It gives them the opportunity to be able to do a lot of multiple sets and stuff like that. I really think they're gonna be doing a lot of running back fake handoff quarterback tape or fake quarterback running back tape. So it's gonna be a lot of that type of stuff.
Okay. And Saquon Barkley number 3. Hold on. Why they
I
got
could see it.
Brees Hall at number 5 though? What's up with this? He should be like at
I would have him number three. I'm being honest with you. I'd have moved probably Saquon Barkley down due to the fact that Philadelphia is wide receiver heavy. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of that wide receiver getting a lot of value. And I think, Saquon Barkley is gonna get his carries. He's gonna get about 20 touches a game. But like Brees Hall, I mean, think about it. He didn't even have a quarterback last year, really. And he did numbers. So to see how that all of that is gonna like populate, it's gonna be something to see.
man, fam. Take it over for me, man. Explain this list. Explain this list, man.
I say this. All right, so I probably would move. Yeah, Derrick Henry would probably be number one. I don't think, due to the fact that Trent Williams is having issues with his contract, I don't really think San Francisco is going to be a good enough line like it was last year, due to the fact of new acquisitions and the salary cap and stuff like that. So I don't think they're going to have the offensive line that they think they're going to have. So that's why I would move Christian McCaffrey down to number 5. You know what I mean? I think I will move Derrick Henry up. I will move Christian Williams up if he doesn't get injured, because he's going to have majority of the carries over there. I'll move Gibbs up because Gibbs is the star running back in Detroit. Maybe he don't get a lot of like touches in the red zone, but I think he'll be able to score from 15 to 20 yards out. You know what I mean? I think he'll be really productive in that. You have you got Nick Chubb, which I think should never be on the list because of some fact he's hurt. So I mean, the list to me it can be rearranged. You know what I mean? I probably would make sure that they do a couple changes here and there as far as like personnel, who on the IR or who's moving around. You know what I mean? So it's something to see. I don't understand why they don't have none of the cooks on there. They don't even have the cooks from Buffalo or the cooks that just been an acquisition for the Cowboys. Because I mean, I think that he's gonna be a big piece added to the Cowboys to be able for them to be able to do the things necessary for them to make the next step going in the playoffs and stuff. So it's just something to see. It's just something to see. It's something to view. It's something that we could probably both sit here and probably pay attention to. But I think the league it's gonna be a lot of change. So that's how I see the list. So you got 10, the top 10 that's there, but I really think that it should be a substitute. They didn't add Josh Jacobs on there. I mean, I think he will be in the top 10 in the running backs this year from Green Bay, because they just and with him going to Green Bay and replacing Aaron Jones, it's going to be a good look. I think Aaron Jones is going to get a lot of looks this year too. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be a 1,500-yard total offensive guy. So it's I would make some substitutes, but I mean, I'm fine with it. But other than that, I mean, like I said, football this year is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be more wide receiver heavy, more tight end, more tight end play that you will see in the short offenses moves. I mean, to me, is who's going to have the best line and who's going to be able to have like that the line and mainly the acquisitions of key pieces on the outside that's going to open up the offense so they can run. So I mean, what you think about it? What? What you think about it? Do you like the list, or what you think that they should change on the list? I mean, I probably would put Swift on there too. I think Swift gonna get a lot of the carries this year too. So it's just like it's a lot of different things that's going on in the league.
Oh man.
Yeah. So what you think about it, Watts? What you think about the list?
We need to skip that list. I don't know. I think Nick Chubbs, he probably can go. Karen Hall. I like that he at number 8. I think Brees Hall should be at number 2. I think Saquon Barkley uh should probably be at number 6. Jonathan Taylor be at number 5. And I'll put Brees Hall number 2. B John number 3. Yeah, I don't know who I replace for Nick Chubb.
Joshua
Crump.
Joshua Jacobs.
Nah, Josh Jacobs will stay at number 9. And then get rid of Nick Chubb.
Okay, I can see that. I open and say like
choke no joke.
What about none of the cooks? You wouldn't put a cook, one of the cooks that just a key acquisition from the Cowboys. You wouldn't put him there?
Matter of fact, we're gonna put Zeke there, man. We're gonna put Zeke. Zeke.
Yeah, that's that's a far reach, but I understand where you're getting it as far as like short yardage and moving the way you got to move. Yeah, I can see that. But I think he'll be more short yardage. I wouldn't see him getting 1,000 yards this year.
What's going on with Johnny Dane and Sauce Walker?
What happened?
It sounded like Johnny Dane told Sauce Walker put some respect on his name. He's still the face of grills.
I mean, that sounds like a personal situation that didn't transpire. I mean, what happened with that whole situation? I thought they was cool. Ain't they both from Houston?
Yeah, I don't know. Something going on with that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that, they would fall out. I mean, you never hear about a jeweler and somebody else falling out unless the jeweler then did some illegal stuff. But I don't think he's that type of guy. He never presented himself that way. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's kind of iffy with the situation with that, because it's like, what happened transpired for them to be on bad foot? For one, two, we have to understand what's the other stuff that's going on too in between them. Is it outside sources that basically fueling the situation, or is it the point they just don't like each other? I mean, this is like one of them conversations that you have to be in-house to understand and know what's going on with the whole circumstances between them.
Could be clarity.
Yeah, you're right. Clarity.
Clarity and clarity. Diamonds.
Diamond clarity. Lab clarity, real clarity. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out.
No lab. We want real diamonds. No
Man,
lab
look,
diamonds. They probably going in at it, but my labs look better. And no, I got real diamonds. My real diamonds look better. You know, you.
that's what I think. That's what I think. I don't think it's something serious to the point where they can't sit down and talk about it, but I think it's serious enough for somebody to feel some type of way. So like, man, shouts out to Jamie Dimon and Sauce Walker. You know, I don't like hearing them being beefed out. You know what I mean? It's not good for the city.
Nah, for real. We gonna move on. I know you know a lot about this stuff. Like, it's a this this woman exposes the warning labels on American candies received in UK,
Mm,
and it was like nerds, you know,
all our favorite candies that we love to
like
eat.
ingredients: sugar, malic acid, glucose, some other one.
Well, that sound like sound like the warning label for bread that's in the United States. You know what I mean? Like that's what it sound like. It sound to me as if people are being more health conscious of what they eating and what they putting in their body now. I mean, COVID kind of opened people's mindset up to what the situation is going on. Even though the government is moving and grooving how they want to groove, they have to understand the consumer is paying attention to all the stuff that they're doing. So, you know what I mean? It's a catch 99 on it. Like, all right, well, y'all giving us this food that we know is not good for our nutrients and not full of health reasons and health wise. Well, here we go. We got to go a different route now. Maybe you have to start making your own candy. I mean, it's got to be one of the two situations. All I know is, you know, I stay away from candy now. My vices is coffee, and I know I gotta beat that too, because I want to make sure that I got longer jeopardy in this. You know, but I'm not gonna. Me personally, like I said, you still gonna have people eat Skittles. You know what I mean? Because it's their favorite candy. And you're gonna have most people still doing all the bad stuff that you don't supposed to be doing towards your body. So, shouts out to the people that got cavities. I hope they feel better.
Hold on. Dang. Say, man, people been doing some crazy stuff in the fantasy drafts though. I don't think
As far as what?
you see these people that had a 40-yard dash to pick the fantasy draft order.
That's extreme.
No, for real. For real. Yeah, I don't know if you I wonder how was the times gonna go. Was it gonna be that person going first, that person going?
I can see like a situation where it's like the first 3-4 picks. You know what I mean? Rather than them picking like after auto draft, they just was like, all right, we're gonna race. Whoever win these, we got 4 people. You race whoever win out of these 2, you get third. Whoever the 2 winners is, they get first or second. So I can see how that would work. I can see how that would work. Me personally though, like a real race for draft picks, I mean, is it that serious? That's something to
Man,
think about, ain't it?
and they were they were running insane.
What was on the beach?
Yeah,
Mm.
They out there running 7s and 6s. And I saw 5.
Mm. Yeah, them boys moving, ain't they? They moving for them draft picks.
Yeah, one dude fell into a bird crawl. He bird crawled the rest of his. You know, they hit a 9.
Wow. Yeah, that fantasy football. I mean, you got to think about it, man. We're in a day and age of social media. So, you know, people get tired of doing the same draft. You know, a lot of people been playing this draft kings and draft picks for like 10 to 15 years. So they want to spice it up a little bit. You know, I done seen people eat jalapeno peppers and stuff like that when they if they win or lose. So yeah, you start seeing a lot of different other stuff that be going on. It kind of is really kind of like one of those situations where you be like, man, what's next? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're gonna eat one of them atomic chips, basically to figure out who's gonna be the toughest. I mean, what are we doing here?
Oh man. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's something different. That's something very different.
Oh man. Shrinkflation looks like in food and how it's emptying your pockets without you even noticing. Oh,
What's going on?
oh, they talking about shrinkflation. Like, and they got the old Pringle, they got the new Pringle. Have you been seeing like the food's been actually getting smaller?
Yes,
Like, yeah, it's getting
portion
real
size.
thin.
Yeah, portion size has went down. Like if you go to like think about it. When you used to go to McDonald's, and you ordered a large or extra large fry, it was an extra large fry. So it may have been enough fries for you and somebody else.
Man, in
Now,
McDonald's they got a newer little bowl of fries now. You know, and they got in trouble filing Biggie size back in the day, man. So they couldn't do that. People was saying it was making them obese and stuff. So you know, yeah, I shied away from it. Now I think everybody is into calling it the family size or something like that, but this don't explain like how a bagel go from like looking like a donut hole now. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like the candy bars, the chocolate. When you used to bite into a Snicker, you had a little more chocolate, more peanuts in there, right?
Right.
It ain't hardly none of that. Now it's a little caramel. They showing the Pringle chip. It ain't got smaller. You know.
Yeah, you gotta eat three.
Yeah.
You gotta eat three to get one.
In the Oreo on the package, the Oreo is filled with cream all the way on the sides. And now you get a little dab. Right? Just like you were saying with the McDonald's burger.
Yeah, you starting to see less and less of a situation being able for people to get food, which makes people buy more food. Which if you paying what you were paying for supersize back in the day, if you paying that now for a large, I mean, you really think about how the economy is hit like this. So it's just it's a give and a curse on how all that stuff is formulated now, in which I don't agree with. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, the prices is going up, all the inflation is going up. Everybody is basically hurting right now. You know, a lot of people don't have a lot of extra money. You know, the normal household that were making 150,000 or 100,000, you know what I mean, per person. Now you got to make 250,000. You got to be at a different type of scale, and so it's really different.
Hollywood, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can still hear me?
Yes, I can.
What? I thought it muted.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
like I said, it's a lot of different changes that's going on in the industry that people need to like really get up on game on so they can have a better understanding on what's going on. I
Right.
mean, is changing. It's changing drastically, you know? So if the industry changing that drastically just off the point about the size and super size, imagine the price range. I mean, if the price range is going up and what you would normally pay for a regular burger, you ain't paying that now.
Yeah, the price range go up and the food gets smaller.
Right.
How do what? That don't make sense. That the price
I know
go up and the food gets smaller. The portion.
I get exactly what you're getting at. I get exactly what you're getting at. You know, a lot of times that the game has changed so drastically to the point where there's a lot of people just don't know what's going on. They don't, they in such in a mix and working two jobs, exhausted from trying to make sure their kids okay. So it's a lot of different stuff that's going on.
Man.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite disturbing. It's quite disturbing. Hate to say that.
Oh snap. They showing these people getting stuck on a roller coaster in Six Flags Mexico.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah. A storm was coming. I wonder did they and they got stuck in the middle of the storm just raining on these people, fam.
Well, can I ask a question? Who would be in the middle of a storm riding a roller coaster?
That's the truth. Why would it even just be going on?
No, no,
Man,
no. You have to.
man, I
I,
need
I,
you, Hollywood. I need you to tell people the dangers of doing stuff like this, so I can talk to my daughter before she get out of here and go to school.
all
Tell
right.
it, get these people right, Hollywood. Just get them right.
First thing first. Why would you get on a roller coaster knowing that that's the most dangerous situation you could put you and your family? Like, just really think about that world. All right, Hurricane Isabella is coming through the neck of the woods, right? Hurricane Isabella is a Category 3. Y'all out there, just out there having fun. Hey, we done been through Category 3 hurricanes before. We just gonna sit here and sit back and just relax and enjoy. Well, I have an issue with that because now what happens when that person or the people don't take the right standards to be able to be protected? So now what happens is people are putting other people in danger due to the fact that they're riding something that could be rolled the next week or week after that. So yeah, that's kind of like one of them situations where you just sit back and you just shake your head because you don't know how that even come about. So yeah, I really don't, I'm really not enjoying that situation for what the standpoint is because now you put your kids in harm's way, you putting this person in harm's way. You're not really thinking about the family safety and stuff like that. You just really want to have fun and stuff. Maybe you thought it was cool to get on the top of the tallest roller coaster and look and see that the hurricane is coming right when you on the roller coaster. You know what I mean? And like it's not gonna affect the electronics and stuff of the roller coaster. So it's some man. It's just that's a real weird situation to be in, and I wouldn't wish that on the worst person I know. But we live in a day and age where that's not it. we live in a day and age whereas everything that like that is going on is different now. So yeah, it's really one of them difficult situations to like put your fingers on and be like, oh yeah, we safe. You're not safe. You're not safe. Like that's the truth of the matter. You're not safe. That's a messed up situation to be in. So yeah, I don't agree with that one. I don't like that one. Well, world, I hope y'all be careful. You know, but yeah, that's a touchy situation there, man. You know, being part of a situation like that where you got to make a life lesson change due to the fact of people not even understanding what's going on. Yes, that's crazy. Yeah, that's some crazy situation. But other than that, you know, like what y'all think, world? You know, do you think that people are taking chances when they sit here and they doing this type of thing? You know, like I think so. I mean, I really think that people should really outthink or really think first before they put themselves in a situation where they don't get it.
Ooh, Hollywood, I got some juice. I got some
What's
juice.
yeah,
I
what's
got
going
some
on?
juice. Man, I tell you, man, just more juice. Man, where's sharpshooter at? It's 5:30, man. The sun about to come up, man. I know you done set these people up right, man. I know you done
Yes,
set
yes,
them
yes.
right. Yes. Man, let's see. Oh, they got somebody. I'm surprised. This is the first time we done scrolled by 6 times, by 7 slides, and then we finally come up on a Trump and Harris. And it says they officially agreed on a debate on September the 10th in Philadelphia, hosted by ABC with no notes
Mm,
and no muted microphones. Uh
wow.
oh. So
So,
yeah, that's gonna be a real debate.
hmm,
They got one
definitely
last
is.
time with that. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, definitely. Let uh, move on.
Yes, sir.
Wen-
Like that.
Wendy
Yeah,
Wendy Williams been spotted in New Jersey health food store after a long hiatus. Looking good, Wendy. Looking good.
more power to you, Wendy Williams. You was revealing some stuff back then and got you caught up. We understand.
Man,
We're not
Wendy
gonna
set the
elaborate.
game up, fam. Wendy changed the game.
Yes, she did.
So everybody that's doing it now, they gotta give her flowers. We gonna give her flowers on the show. Wendy was releasing that gossip, the
Right.
the juice, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she was delivering it, and yeah, we gotta give it up for her.
Good job, Whitney.
Tuh, they crazy. They say Barack Obama celebrates the 10th anniversary of the tan suit.
Wow.
Ah, They crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation.
They gotta make news. Okay, we talked about the Isaac Hayes estate.
Okay, what's going on with that situation?
They said the estate of the legendary musician Isaac Hayes has secured an emergency court hearing in an ongoing legal battle against Donald Trump for the unauthorized use of Hayes' iconic song "Hold On, I'm Coming" at Trump's rallies. Emergency court hearing.
Wow.
Emergency court hearing, fam. Oh yeah. That's gonna be something else. Let's see.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Dang, a better place $1,000 on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl this season. Potential payout $76,000.
Well, I mean, good luck with trying to make that happen for you.
I need to go put $10 on them, because what if Russ be out and then Justin Fields in and it turns into the Carson Wentz?
Right.
It could happen, right?
I mean, nah, chances of that happening is slim to none.
Slim to none.
I mean, yeah, slim to none. Everything is possible, though, in football. Everything is possible.
Nah, for real.
I just really think that it's a situation where if you betting on Pittsburgh with the situations they got going on this year, I mean, you're probably winning.
Man, Diddy moves to dismiss $30 million lawsuit.
What?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
You know, the one from Lil Rod, he fighting back. He filed this week. He filed to dismiss the lawsuit, calling Jones' allegation blankly falsehoods. However, Jones is standing by his claims, painting a grim picture of the experiences working with the music mogul. Yeah, man, did it back in the headlines.
Oh my God.
It's reported by Source News.
I wonder what reliable source they went to get this information.
Now that's a great question.
A lot of times, we have to be very mindful of the situations that's going on around us. And man, pay attention, man.
Oh man, it's like, hold on. Make sure y'all comment down below. Make sure you like the feed, share the feed. Say we gonna be on here in the morning. This is the morning show, man. So give it up. We got Hollywood in the building. Stay tuned.
Welcome, baby.
If you're on YouTube, you finna hit that ad right now. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, man. Say, Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
Tell me why a 4-year-old boy accidentally smashed a 3,500-year-old jaw on a museum visit.
How did he manage to do that?
Oh man. Boy, this is crazy. This actually happened in Israel. It was accidentally shattered by a curious 4-year-old boy during the visit, man.
Oh man, that's never good
Yeah, that's not good.
at all. Yeah, that's terrible. I wonder what they're gonna do with the parents, because overseas they rules and laws are different.
Yeah, man, but it's man. They got all them architects and stuff. They gonna go glue that thing back together. All the technology we got.
I don't know. I think the parents gonna pay for that.
that
I'm just
might
being honest with you.
that might be a lot of money right there, Hollywood. I ain't gonna stunt to you. That might be a lot of money.
Well, they should have thought about that before they did that situation the way it did. I mean, 4-year-old kids should be monitored at all times. I'm pretty sure the parents was just allowing the kid just to be doing what he do. And he just like, Mama, mommy jaw, and he bust that mug open. And you know how delicate it was.
Oh man, for all the college goers out there trying to get them debts taken care of, the Supreme Court continues blocking Joe Biden and graduates in debt. Yep. They still refuse to advance Biden revamped student loan debt relief plan. So, might not happen. Might not be able to wipe it clean.
Mm.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a lot of money too, man. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a lot of money, bro.
Well,
We
this,
think about the
I
debt. Oh man, it's
I
a lot.
really want to say something. I can't. I'm gonna be politically correct today. Um, I just say this. I think that it should be equal rights for everybody. I know that a lot of the politicians went to college too, and I know that a lot of them people, they had the opportunity to be able to clear their debt up. Through the Small Business Administration grant programs and stuff like that. And it gives you opportunity for you to straighten up your stuff. I really just think that a lot of times we fall victim to figuring out that higher education is supposed to be the way, and we don't do our due diligence as far as how to get things situated. Like a lot of times, if you was to tell somebody, hey, if you own a nonprofit and you own it for 10 years, maybe you can get 80% of your debt cleared because you donating back into the community. That's what school is for. But you don't quote me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me if I'm right. I mean, do your research, find out other ways to be able to get things taken care of the best way possible. Because they have other things that's going on out here that you can do, and get and they actually work with you.
Right. You're right. You're right. Get it taken care of, man. What you paid? You already paid for 10 years, right? It get wiped off.
Yeah, if for example, if you hold a nonprofit for 10 years and you show proof of giving back to your community, what happens is you go into a situation where you can basically, show proof that you have been doing your due diligence in the community, that you have been a valiant, valuable person that was reliable in the community, and you can work out a thing with the government to be able to get that get that taken care of.
Uh, 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 uh. Taking a student loan debt to zero, man.
That's the main thing.
Man, I know. I wonder how much student loan debt are we in. You know what fascinates me? Between the age of 20 and 24, it is only it was reported that it is only 11.6 million people in the United States from the age 20 through 24. 11.6 million people.
Wow.
But from 20 to 30, well, I'm gonna just say from 18 to 29, it is 52.6 million people. That covers 15.7% of the United States population. And that's as of May 29th. 52.6 million.
So how many people passed away during COVID then?
Oh man.
Like, that's a question that needs to be asked. Like, how many people passed away through COVID? How many people, what's going on with the population? Because normally, you will normally see, like in the springtime, you see a bunch of women with kids and stuff moving around and stuff like that. You don't get a chance to see that no more.
Well, that's probably where you're at because you're in the desert. But around here, you know, when you're driving around DFW, it used to be like a minute a mile. You know what I'm saying? And you know how close it is. That's 30 miles away. I can just go there and be back, right?
Right.
Now times are going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes a mile. So I know a lot of people move here for real. A lot of we have 345,724,693 people in the United States as of 2024 based on World O-Meter. Okay? And the top 1% is 3.29 million people. All right, where is the population at? Where's the population at? Is it between 30 and 50? Where's the population at? I'm not seeing. Between 30 and 34, it's 11.6 million people.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think everybody is being reported, man. It's no way possible. It's no way possible. So you mean like almost 100 million people then is not here in the United States no more? I mean, come on now, something ain't adding up.
Okay. From 0 to 5 is 22.4 million. So, kind of makes sense, right? Because the baby's born. Right? And then from 6 to 11, guess what, Hollywood?
What?
It only grew by 2 million.
So is the population morally fitted for like 35 through 50 or something like that?
Man. What the baby bloomers was in the 70s, right?
Right, correct.
So that's about 50. At 50, you getting up there.
Yeah. Yes, that's a hell of a drop off.
Oh wow.
That's a hell of a drop off.
125 million people age 50 and older.
That's over the half of the population.
39.5 million people are in their 60s, bruh.
Oh wow.
Wow, we're not producing enough. That's what's
I wonder.
happening. We are reproducing less.
Yeah, that's a bad situation right there, man. That's bad.
125 million people age 50 and older. Bruh.
Like that's a very unique conversation right there, but that's very unique.
Wow. That is
I would have never I would have never thought I would thought it would be more, you know?
Yeah, bruh. There 19.6 million people in the United States are between the ages of 45 and 49.
That's why the age barrier is set the way it is because the simple fact that, you know, majority of the world is on there's in the world is older, so they don't have they don't have the same emphasis as far as when they was younger, as far as growth and understanding what growth is. So yeah, that's really weird. That's a really weird situation right there, brother.
Bruh, we ain't got nothing on the baby bloomers. Think about how many from 0 to 4 was born then.
Right.
It was like 39. What was the number? 39 million of them living?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. It's only 11.6 when we was at 20 to 24.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough situation right there.
We not producing as much. That's crazy, man. Moving on. More news you can use. Oh no, this is bad. Mother hides 10-year-old's body in garage for 8 months. Oh my God.
What's the world coming to, man?
Man. He had Spider-Man pajamas. What's going on? Man, this is sad, man. If you going through something, get some help, man. Get some help.
I agree.
Get some help, please. Don't take it out. What's going on?
Yeah, we in a world where it's, you got all this bad stuff that people are eating and stuff. They're not taking care of their body. That's the truth of the matter. The world we living in right now, man, it's a strange world. Very strange. They just said something about population control and stuff, but yet and still they're not talking about how many kids are being populated in the world. Can we see the demographic of what the majority of the people that's doing in it?
In the what?
Can we see the populate like what's the demographic for the most people that's what ethnicity they are? Because I really want to know.
Okay. You know,
Some ain't adding up.
yeah, you back on that. You cannot let it live down.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
You cannot. No. uh, okay. You know the population is something else, especially how they got it labeled. You know, did you know it's a category called Black Hispanics?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I knew they exist. Definitely knew they existed. I just met some guys that was from last night when I was going to the store, and you know, I thought they was black guys. You know, I walked up on them, and he got this. He said, "You speak Espanol?" I was like, "Whoa, no." And he was just like, "No Espanol," and all of them spoke Spanish. He said, "No Spanish at all." One of the guys that came out the thing and asked me, "No Spanish at all?" I'm like, "No." And I mean, that's not our king language. You know, it's the United States.
Man, I done got stuck looking at the death rates. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it just say 60% white, 18.5%. I don't know. That don't even seem right.
Nah, they ain't adding up.
Yeah, that's not adding up to the 333,700. Okay.
Now I just think people ain't reporting no more. That's what I think. People are not reporting no more. That's what I think is going on.
Yeah. Like, how can you be an accurate report?
That's what I'm saying. Like with me, I think that the census has been taken out. So by the census being taken out, there's one of the situations that was actually people can go off of. That's not happening no more. So now people have to rely more on a different type of situation, you know what I mean, to go off of. So they just expecting people to just report everybody in their household when that's not happening. That's not happening. I'm just being honest with you.
I ain't reporting. Yeah. They don't want to report that. I ain't seeing that, fam. I ain't seeing that. Nope. We can go to the census, but I always see the information from the census 2020.
Yeah, that's like I said, things are changing. I just see
Yeah.
it's a lot of different changes going on, man, in the world, man. It's too much sometimes.
Oh, they doing predictions. Hey, boy, when she stepped out there in that Kobe jersey, holding up her shield. I like that outfit she was wearing with all them balls on it today. LD 300.
Oh, LD 300, man. Congratulations, man. LD 300 is a real dude, man. He really pushing the front line for real music back, getting it back to where it was.
Yeah, man. LD, boy. Shout out LD.
Yes, sir.
On Boss Talk. Shout out Boss Talk. ECO Miss Jamaica. Man, Burger King employee who received a Goldie bag for loyalty after working 27 years bought a house and a food truck after receiving $500K in donations. You heard me? Shay, we got give it up for him, man.
Oh, congrats.
He worked there for like 20 some years, okay? And he received a Goldie bag, man. I wonder, did he ever apply for manager? Did he ever apply for manager? And they turned him down so many times, he was like, forget it, I just ain't gonna apply. And he just kept working. Did he have like another job? Was he catering on the side?
Good question.
Yeah, different questions we would like to ask him. Say, man, we need to get him on the show, man. Get him on the show. Congratulations to him, man. We're gonna have to go find his food truck, fam. Get him on the show. Get him on the show.
Gotta go. We gonna come looking for you, my boy. Man, look, if you see this, man, give us your information so we can get at you.
Oh, man. I guess the story they've been waiting for. Steve Harvey has came out 8 months later after the controversy video of Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay. And man, Steve wasn't playing at the Invest Fest. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh man, he let it go. He let it all out, fam. He let it all out. He say, you'll never have a hater that's going better than you. Don't get off the wall to address some boy. Penny any beep boy who ain't got beep going for himself.
Golly.
That you stop your climb up the wall to come down here and talk to me. I was slapped up. Beep. The lip ball. Beep. Yeah, we gonna leave it out, but yeah, it seemed like Steve, man, holding that in, and he was ready, and it just exploded.
That's a real real uncharacteristic of Steve Harvey. You know, he does have his blow ups, but the only person that really get up under his skin is Cat Williams. That's the only person I done seen to get up under his skin like that. Like for him to cuss like that, yeah, he's really getting up under his skin, bro. That's crazy. Shouts out to Cat Williams. Shouts out to Steve Harvey. I don't know the young men. I don't know the young man. I don't know the young man. I'm not gonna call them old. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call them young men.
Man, I don't know. Hold on. We on the phone. Hold up. We gotta make a call real quick. We gotta wake them up. We on the phone. Where's Sharpshooter at? We cannot say I ain't call him. Okay. We gonna let him rest. Sharpshooter needs his sleep. Kinfolk, I guess he cannot say we didn't call him because we tried to call him. We called him at the beginning of the show. No, we called him before the show started. We called him at the beginning of the show. And we called him about the end of the show. You know? So,
right.
Hey, man, stay tuned for the morning show. You already know. Hollywood,
Yes, sir.
Got something to tell the people to go on with their day with?
You know what? Look, man, prosperity, clearing as far as thought process. Don't allow a lot of people to get you off your marker. If a person is not willing to listen to you, what you have to say and understand where you're coming from, just give them courage, give them guidance, give them patience to understand that who they dealing with, and get away from them. Run real fast.
You know what it is. Say, man, we on